unfortunate situation there. Now, hearing is an important sense for any human being, yet some children are born and grow up to a silent world. As the world marks the World Hearing Day today with a theme, Hear the Future, our medical correspondent, Dr. Mercy Korir, spent time with deaf learners in Garissa and brings us that report on tonight's weekly episode of Health Digest. Take a look.
A mathematics class is ongoing at the Garissa School for the Deaf. Their teacher, Evans, explains the problem to the students who will attempt to solve it at the blackboard. The rest of the students critique their attempts. The two students did not get the sum, but that is part of learning.
This school was established the year 2007 with an enrollment of 15 deaf learners.
Teacher Evans, like his students, is also deaf. Learning here continues like any other school, despite the challenges that the school faces.
We have got 156 learners against 8 teachers. It is not enough at all.
The school neighbors Garissa University. On the fateful day of the attack at the university, these students were in school and had nothing. They realized something was wrong when none of their teachers came to school to check on them, as was the routine.
This is a boarding school where we have both boys and girls sleeping in the school, and it is not fenced with this high insecurity and these are sharp threats.
This girls' dormitory is the only secured premises. Proceeding with secondary education is a big challenge for the students.
They normally go to up country, other parts of the country. Their parents have a lot of problems because they're seen taking a deaf child to Maseno, Nyeri, Thika is a big problem. So mostly they become dropouts. Now we have decided to open a new secondary school, Garissa Special Secondary School for the Deaf. And we don't have infrastructure for that school.
And it is not only the parents' attitude towards the deaf that is an issue.
There was one time I went to one of our local sheikhs and I requested him to build a mosque. We call it Mawla, where the deaf children can pray. Surprisingly, I was very much a bit disappointed with what he told me. He told me, Kwani bubu wanasali.
Despite all this, the students prefer school. Noor, an aspiring banker, stays at home in solitude because he has no one to talk to, unlike in school where he has many friends. Hassan, an aspiring teacher, shares Noor's sentiments. Home is not best after all. For Hamdi, home is boring because of being isolated. In school, she has many friends. She calls Leila her best friend with whom they chat a lot. Abdul Rahim, the school's head boy, had nothing to say except that he is happy to be in school. These young boys and girls tell me that being in school is happier than being at home because here in school, they interact with children who are similar to them. They can talk, they can play and communicate.
I would also advise the parent to treat the deaf children and give equal opportunity to their other, just like the way they're given to the other children. Yeah, they should not discriminate, they should not segregate.
They enjoy their lunchtime meal in readiness for another afternoon of learning. Dr. Mercy Korir for Health Digest, KTNU.